Hi guys, so today I'm going to be working outside and planting up some herbs for my garden. I picked up a galvanized container at the store, so that's what I'm going to use for this project. I'm simply going to flip it over, drill some holes in it, and turn it into my planter. I love using galvanized containers as planters because they are fairly easy to find. They come in all different shapes and sizes, and they're usually inexpensive, especially compared to some planters. They do last quite some time, and I think they're pretty, so that's what I'm going to use for this project, so let's get to it. So I picked up this container at Walmart. It was right around $8, and that's what I'm going to be using today for this project. I'm simply going to flip it over and drill some holes into the bottom for drainage. After I had my drainage holes, it was time to put on my gardening gloves and get ready to add my soil. And I try to always remember to put on my gloves because it is really hard on my hands when I don't. And if you've ever bought gloves that are just too big, the fingers are too long, they just don't fit right, these are actually a really nice fitting pair of gloves. These are my favorite ones, and I will have those linked in the description if you need a good pair of gloves and want to check them out. And I will be using some organic potting mix for my container. When I fill up a container, I try to always leave a good lip inside the container so that when I'm watering the container later or it rains, it doesn't splash soil all over the place and make a big mess. And to give my plants the best start that I can, I'm also going to add in some starter fertilizer. It's also organic. I'm just sprinkling it around the top of the container, and I will work it into the top layer of soil, and then I will add my plants. So for this container, I chose to use chives, and it was very root bound, so I'm just teasing the roots a little bit, and then I will get that in place. And then I'm also going to add in some cilantro and some sweet basil. I chose to put the tags in the back of my planter just so I have all the information ready and at hand, and I'm just going to water them in and put it in place in my garden. I'm really happy with how this container turned out. I think it's so pretty in my garden space. In fact, I have a lot of different galvanized containers in this space as well as around the yard, and I have been really happy with using them, and I really like that they are a budget-friendly option. And if you'd like to see some of the other ideas for galvanized containers, I actually have them for bell peppers, jalapenos, And then I also have some marigolds planted up in my garden. And then I have a large tub that I picked up as well on each end of my garden. And that particular one there, you see, has pole beans planted inside. So I'm excited to try that out this year. And then I also have planters up on my deck. This one has Supertunia Vista bubblegum inside, and this one has Supertunia Bordeaux. And I love how they look up on our back deck, and the plants have done really well in these containers. They actually have impressed me very much. So if you're new to my channel, I share a lot of budget-friendly DIY home and lifestyle content, and if you liked this video and this sort of thing, please give it a thumbs up or comment to let me know, and I would love it if you hit subscribe and hung around. Thanks for watching.